Thank you. Now, Senator Gillibrand is recognized for her question.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Secretary Turner, you and I have a lot of shared values. We also have a lot of shared goals. And I listened to your opening statement about those shared goals, and I just don't agree with how you're getting there because I don't know, I mean, I get it to say, we don't want to fund programs if they're not working well enough. We don't want to fund programs if they're creating dependency and they're not moving people to where they need to be in society. I fully understand that, but I'd like to see the results. If your way, not funding all these programs, is better than the way this committee has tried to address homelessness over decades, I want to see the results. Where is the homeless data report? It is over a year late, and that would give us the data to see if your theory about how to address homelessness actually works.
Actually, well, thank you, Ranking Member Gillibrand, and you're right, we do share some of these values. The way that we get there, I think, differ at times, but we're happy to continue, and we've had a great working relationship. And what I will say, and I'll offer this, is, number one, the point in time report in the Biden administration, HUD, said that we had 770,000 people in America that were homeless at one given time. And this is with record funding. So we have record funding, but yet we have an increase in
right. So
street
what
homelessness.
What is your record?
Yes,
You've
ma'am.
had this job for well over a year. I just want to know, did you get the number down? Do we have 700,000 homeless still? Or is it 1 million or 1.5 million? So I get you want to do things differently.
Indeed.
And this committee will support you as long as the goals are good.
Okay,
but
good.
Where's the results? The report is delayed over a year. Over a year.
Can I
So we have
offer this to you?
Yes, but we
Can I
have no.
offer this
I
to
just
you?
don't want to hear about what you don't like about the Biden administration.
good.
You're in charge.
Yeah.
You have a vision. Let's see it. Let's see
Good.
the results.
And you know what I do? I thank God that I'm in charge so we can do stuff different. Because the plays that were ran before I got here, they failed. I've been here, let me speak if you will. I got here, you said I have been here a little bit over a year. But you all had, during the Biden administration, 4 years.
Stop
And it was
talking about
record
Biden.
funding.
Talk about
It's
your record.
funding.
This
and
is so.
homelessness
This is so.
went up.
This
If
is
I may,
so inaccurate,
Ranking Member
unhelpful, and doesn't let this committee do our
Madam
job.
Chair, if I may, the point in time report would be out by now if we did not have an unprecedented government shutdown. It would be out by now. If we weren't in constant litigation, it would be out by now. HUD has a great form. We have a great team, and we move very expeditiously.
In what way
But
does
during
litigation?
we could not work
Okay,
during
Mr.
the government
Secretary,
shutdown.
I think you're obfuscating.
I'm not
What way
obfuscating. I'm just
does
stating the facts.
litigation
I'm
slow
stating the
down your
facts.
report?
A government shutdown helps us to not be able to work. It was a
Oh, I
government
get
shutdown.
that. But tell me about the litigation.
The point in time report would be out right now if we did not have a government shutdown. Irregardless of all of that, during the Biden administration, record funding.
Oh my God! If you talk about, it's like
Record funding.
it's like two
record
children saying,
homelessness.
"I didn't do it, my brother did it."
That's what I
Stop
have
with
to
the
go off of.
excuses.
That's
Just
what I have to go off of.
explain
Record funding.
your record.
Record homelessness. We have to do something different.
Okay, switch topic.
If after I'm gone,
Switch topic.
if
Honestly,
after I'm gone, if it's still record
I don't
funding
want
and record
You know what?
homelessness,
After
then
you're
you'll be able
gone,
to do the
it's
same
too
thing.
late for
But
the
it is-
families that are suffering in New York
It is
today.
it's gonna
Do you
get
know what
better.
it's like
It's
to
gonna
be a
get better.
homeless little girl who has to have a Girl Scout troop just for other homeless little girls because that's all they have?
Yes,
That's the
ma'am.
only consistency they have in their life. So I get
I
you
do
have
understand.
a different vision.
It's happened in my family. Yes, ma'am, I do
I
understand.
need to know
I'm not
if your
talking to
stuff
you about
is
what
working.
I've heard. I'm talking to you about what I know. And what I do know, the Housing First model failed. Record funding and record homelessness. I don't care what administration it is. You would not run your own household budget this way.
I get
you
it.
would not run
You've been
your
in charge
business
for over a
this
year.
way.
I just want to see
You
results.
would not run your business this way. You would not have a business. So why is this okay for the American taxpayer? It's not okay.
Here's another question. Totally different topic. We agree that one of the programs that we think does work is being able to provide vouchers, tenant protection vouchers. Tell me, will HUD issue guidance for these tenant protection vouchers?
Senator Gillibrand, I have talked to my team, and they have assured me that we will take care of those tenants that are in need for their voucher situation.
But will you issue the guidance for the vouchers? Yes
We
or
will
no?
take care of those that are in need. My team has assured me.
Okay.
And we're happy to
So-
work with you. If you want more information,
I do
I'm
want more
telling you,
information.
We have been
I
assured
want
that
much
we
more
will
information.
take care of those tenants that are
Okay,
in
so
need.
here you go. You've made a promise. You're going to take care
And
of
we'll
them.
keep it.
You want to take a different tact. You don't want to use the vouchers, is what I hear you're saying.
I didn't say that. I did not say
Well,
that.
let me know, because we would like the vouchers to be used, number one. And if you're not going to use them and you're going to take care of them, I would like to know within the next few months that you have done so.
Done.
Senator Kirsten Gillibrand turned the hearing into a direct challenge over accountability, pressing HUD Secretary Scott Turner on one central question: after more than a year in office, where are the results on homelessness? Gillibrand opened by acknowledging that she and Turner shared many of the same goals: reducing dependency, improving struggling programs, and helping vulnerable Americans regain stability. But she argued that intentions alone were not enough. She repeatedly demanded measurable outcomes, pointing specifically to the delayed federal homelessness report, which she said was more than a year overdue. Without updated data, she argued, Congress could not evaluate whether the administration's new strategy was working. Turner responded by pointing back to the previous administration, arguing that record levels of homelessness occurred despite record federal spending during the Biden years. He framed the current crisis as evidence that existing housing first policies had failed, insisting that simply increasing funding had not solved the problem. That answer immediately escalated tensions. Gillibrand sharply interrupted, accusing Turner of deflecting blame instead of addressing his own record. "Stop talking about Biden. Talk about your record," she fired back, arguing that lawmakers needed current performance metrics rather than political comparisons. The exchange quickly became combative, with both sides talking over each other as Turner defended his approach and Gillibrand accused him of offering excuses instead of evidence. Turner argued that the delayed homelessness report was partly caused by government shutdown disruptions and ongoing litigation involving HUD operations. Gillibrand dismissed those explanations as unhelpful, saying they prevented Congress from doing its oversight job effectively. The emotional peak of the exchange came when Gillibrand personalized the homelessness crisis. Speaking about homeless children in New York, she described young girls whose only consistent support system was a Girl Scout troop made up entirely of other homeless children. Her point was clear: political arguments and bureaucratic delays mean little to families living through the crisis in real time. Turner countered by insisting that the current system was unsustainable and that taxpayers would never tolerate running a household or business with the same spending patterns that had produced rising homelessness numbers nationwide. He maintained that change was necessary because existing policies had demonstrably failed. The hearing eventually shifted to tenant protection vouchers, one area where both appeared closer to agreement. Gillibrand pressed Turner to commit to issuing HUD guidance ensuring vulnerable tenants would receive voucher protections. Turner repeatedly assured her that HUD would take care of those tenants in need, though Gillibrand continued pressing for a more concrete commitment and timeline. By the end of the exchange, the core divide remained unresolved. Gillibrand demanded immediate proof that the administration's new approach was helping homeless Americans, while Turner argued that the old system's failures justified a dramatic policy shift even before new results were fully available.